As I put off until tomorrow, I continued to despair every morning in front of the blank paper. And the idea? I didn't have any more. So I decided to write down everything that occurred to me. End quote. Clarice Lispector had to figure out writing all on her own. She had no writer friends or anyone around who could guide her on method, structure, or flow. So when ideas popped into her head during the day at work or in college, she'd say to herself, "Fine, I'll write that down in the morning." You see, she hadn't yet realized that for her, form and meaning was the same one thing. The phrases simply appeared fully formed. Now, this meant that by morning, the idea from the previous afternoon was often gone. Thus, she'd often sit in front of a blank page, frustrated, wondering what the idea even was. During this period of time was when she met fellow writer Lucio Cardosa and told him about her piles of notes. He then told her that if she organized these notes, she'd find that they were all connected. Well, from those piles of notes is exactly how she pulled together her first novel, Near to the Wild Heart. In regards to her writing process, it was mostly about sitting silently in a chair, thinking. Often she wouldn't even notice what she was doing until all of a sudden a sentence came to her. Now, since her writing began in her mind, she'd wander around the house, sipping coffee, just waiting for inspiration to strike. Then she'd commence writing whatever flowed through and out of her mind, allowing the ideas to lead the way. She wouldn't rewrite nor edit, rather, she'd steadily push forward. Now, interestingly, the first chapter was always written last. Another habit of note is that she avoided reading other books while working on her own, not wanting outside influences to interfere. And once a book was written and published, she never looked at it again. In fact, she found it nauseating, saying, "When it's published, it's like a dead book. I don't want to hear anything more about it. And when I read it, I think it's weird. I think it's bad. That's why I don't read it."